It's time for Nip Talk.
Okay, so I always like talking about at-home products with you, and I, as a plastic surgeon, like to.
Because I'm a cynic, like about everything.
I'm a cynic too. We're gonna be good together because
Okay.
I'm a total cynic
Yeah,
as well.
about
I'm
everything.
like, show me the research, right?
Yeah.
So there is a product that I want to talk about today. Have you ever used this PMD, the personal microderm? It's basically a at-home microdermabrasion tool.
Okay, but like the end of it kind of feels like what you would get like a sanding tool, right?
Yes.
So like what you would get at like a.
Have you ever used one of
I
those?
have not used
Okay.
one of those.
My wife actually uses this.
Does she like it?
She does. And so I am familiar with. Nope, not gonna happen. I'll let you
Here we go.
Yeah, very good. Ta-da! So I actually do like dermabrasion. So you should know that this is a treatment that commonly is done in an office setting. Like for a while we were doing it in our office. It's very common in med spas. And basically what it is, it's using a crystal end that rotates to basically take off the stratum corneum or the very top layers of dead skin. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, and also it vacuums them off. So it's like basically
it's my favorite.
Burying down your skin and like sucking it away.
It feels like a piece of concrete, but in a good way. Like it's being scraped. Is there a good way? It's scraped on your face, but then at the same time, it's like a vacuum is taking out all the. And I used to. Oh my gosh, when I would get them done, when I do get them done, I ask my person doing it if I can see the filter at the end. Am I weird?
No, that's
because I want to
totally
see everything
normal.
like
In
coming
fact, it was
out.
so funny. Like my wife, so the other night I was telling my wife like, yeah, we're gonna do about the PMD machine. Like, do you have one, right? And she's like, yeah. So I was like using it, like I'd never used it on myself. And she's like, no. She's like pushing it.
You got to get in there.
Oh, dude, she was going out.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you're gonna bore a hole?
No,
through my
you
skin?
have to, but that's why it works.
So going to what you, then she like cracks the thing. I was like, look how much skin I
Isn't
got.
it
out of
so
it.
great? Oh, it's my favorite part of the whole
that
thing.
is pretty cool. Let me see that thing.
Oh, it's
again.
awesome. But then you feel like excited, but also super ashamed all at the same time. Like,
like,
okay,
oh
I'm
my
better
God.
than this. Like, I'm better than what this
Like
reflects.
better, like you can get more skin off the next time.
No,
or
like I'm a better human than what this reflects on this. Because you see all kinds of stuff. Like I was mortified, but I love it because then it feels like you're actually doing something. Like there's gains there.
So there
right?
are some gains. So I did the research on this, and I looked at what are the effects. Now I'm talking about just across the board effects of microdermabrasion. So this would include both the in-office treatments, which do tend to be a little bit deeper, a little
More
bit
aggressive.
effective. Yeah, they're more aggressive. So after you do this, there definitely is an increase in the absorption of skincare products. So
Yes.
if you have like a bunch of dead skin on you, and you go and you put like your $500 creams on you, like you're losing a lot of the efficacy because it's not penetrating that dead skin layer. And so by doing the microdermabrasion, you can actually get up to 20 times the amount of absorption of those skincare products.
Yep.
It also does trigger the production of some collagen and elastin. I looked at some studies on that. It seems to be pretty legit. I've always like kind of known that about microdermabrasion, so I was just kind of confirming that these things are true. It does have some effect at rearranging the melanocytes, so that's like the kind of the pigmented cells in your skin. So theoretically, it can help with things like dark spots. I personally think that there's better things out there, but like it does help to a certain
for
degree
dark
to that.
spots.
A little bit.
No, you're saying there's better things for dark spots.
There is.
Right?
I like the broadband light.
Yeah, that's what we did
we've
on
done
me.
that.
You know what's funny? I posted that video, and because it's referred to as BBL, people legit thought I was posting a video for a Brazilian butt lift. And I was like,
oh my God.
that's the next
I'm
one.
about to get a Brazilian
Yeah,
butt lift
yeah.
live
Here,
on
duck.
TV.
Right.
The people are like, this is not happening.
This is not happening.
This is
I don't
not
care.
happening.
Whatever it got us likes. So whatever.
That's pretty
Think
funny.
what you want.
It also does cause vascular dilation, so it brings more blood flow to your skin, so that's always a good thing. And then lastly, it does increase healing factors in the skin. Now, all of those things are good for your skin. And so the one thing I would point out is the amount, right? I mean, because like say for example, vascular dilation. I mean, if it's just increasing your vascular dilation by a very small percent, is that really helping you? Well, I mean, probably helping a little bit, right? But certainly you want to temper your expectations. Like you can't look at this list and like, oh my God, this is like a miracle and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna lose 20 years.
Okay, so then how often should you, because at home is very different from an in-office
Okay,
visit. So
very good.
how often, what is maintenance, let's say throughout the course
like a
of the
good
year?
regimen, like if you were gonna just be like, okay, I'm sold on microdermabrasion, I'm gonna do this, I'd say go once a year somewhere and get it professionally done. Like they're really gonna get after you and kind of
Show
get
you the
really
filter.
deep. Yeah, I mean, they're professionals. They know how to do it really
Good
well.
concrete scrape.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, it's awesome.
And then use your at-home thing like once a week.
Yeah.
And then I think that would make a difference. Like, I think if you had two people, say identical twins, and one person did that regimen and one didn't, and you stretch them out like 2 or 3 years, I would wager that the person that did that would have a little bit better skin. And when you ask people, like, okay, people who routinely do these, like, what do you see? The things that they're going to tell you are improved skin glow, increased softness to the skin, improved texture, decreased visibility of pores, and a decrease in fine lines and wrinkles. Now, once again, I would temper that. Like, I mean, I just know that these things are not going to eliminate all your fine lines. I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, age is going to happen.
Yeah.
That's where Botox comes in.
yeah. I do think that this product has a use. I do think that it does work. But like all these products that you use at home, be realistic. Like, if you buy this thing thinking that you're going to shave 10 years off of your appearance, you're going to be disappointed.
Take this back then. I thought I was going to have 10 years taken off my life.
I did actually like it. If
I
I
don't
had
need
time,
it.
I would probably
See, this
use
is where the
this thing a
cynic
little
in
bit
me
more.
comes out. It's not going to make me 10 years younger. You can take it.
I mean, I'll tell you, all these things are a rabbit hole, and being in this business and like kind of seeing these things and actually using a lot of these products not a lot of myself. I've done a couple things, but like my wife, she's like always game for these things.
Sure.
Like, I mean, a lot of these products do work very well, but it's a rabbit hole. It's like, okay.
Trust me, I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and they get me every time. I have so much. Oh, I know Joey's watching, so I'm sorry, but I buy a lot of stuff, like stuff he doesn't even know about, that I hide.
He's gonna like open a closet door in your house.
It's awful. Every
beauty care products,
cosmetic
like, in a
known to
barrier.
man. Oh, it's terrible. It's there, but whatever. And I am constantly looking for that one that's going to work. And so I get it. TikTok, Instagram gets me all the time.
Yeah, I think that with all those things, like, if you're a consumer looking at those products, like, it can be hard, right? Because they're all going to show these studies, no matter what it is, that show that it works, right?
Of course.
It's like remember when we did the roller last week, and I was like, yeah, I actually looked at the research, and boy, the
The
research,
jade roller.
Yeah, I mean, there's like some help, but like some of that research is really, really thin, and they put it out there, and people. Not that people aren't smart, but like reading a research paper, like you have to have like a certain skill set.
I know, but guys, it's basically a mini dough roller that you're putting your lotion. Like sorry, you're not selling me on that.
Okay, I wanted you to have one.
Great. So that's going to be my birthday
Christmas
present.
Yeah.